Every version of Michael Myers says something different about the time it was made. So tonight, we're going back through 45 years of Halloween, movie by movie, and seeing how the shape kept changing. Halloween, 1978. It's kind of funny. The first Halloween looks small now. Just a quiet neighborhood, a few friends, a slow build. But back then, this was a bomb going off. Carpenter turned a $300,000 movie into a cultural event because he knew what makes people scared isn't blood, it's silence. Michael Myers barely moves. He doesn't talk. He's just there, standing where he shouldn't be. Every time I rewatch this, I still get that same chill. This feels like a psychological thriller meets horror, and it has that raw 70s vibe about it that you can't help but love. The mask is chalk white, emotionless, and still the creepiest version. Halloween 2, 1981. The sequel picks up literally minutes after the first one. Laurie's in the hospital, and the lights are that ugly yellow that somehow makes everything scarier. You can feel Carpenter trying to make lightning strike twice. It's bloodier, messier, and yeah, the twist I won't name changes everything. I never loved that idea, but it did give the series a reason to keep going. Michael is wearing the same mask, but dirtier and sweat-soaked under harsh hospital lights, making him look strangely human and corpse-like at once. Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, 1982. The one everyone skipped for decades. No Michael Myers, no mask, just the horror around Silver Shamrock. It's so weird, man. But even though a lot of people hate this, I love the vibe in it. It's perfect to watch during spooky season, and I actually really like the story. I kinda love that it tried something different. You can tell Carpenter wanted Halloween to be an anthology of scary stories, not just one guy in a mask. Michael Myers fans got a little treat though. For a moment, we can see him in the TV. Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers, 1988. You can feel the relief in that title. The shape was back. It's pure late 80s horror. Blue fog, screaming synths, and every cop in town too slow to matter. Michael feels meaner here, more robotic, like something rebuilt after years in storage. And little Jamie Lloyd? That ending still slaps. A tiny hand with a knife. That's when the franchise remembered what evil never dies actually means. As far as Michael's mask goes, it's smoother, almost plastic, with painted on eyebrows and dead eyes that make him look like a mannequin that learned to walk.
No! No! No!
Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers, 1989. They made this one a year later, and it shows. It's weirdly emotional. They hint that Jamie and Michael share some psychic connection, which sounds stupid, but kinda works for a second. The mask, though, terrible. It's longer, droopier, with sharp cheekbones. It gives him a weird bird-like stare. Looks like someone ironed a pancake. Still, I'll give it credit for atmosphere. The scenes in the barn have that Halloween night magic. Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers, 1995. This one is crazy. Runes and cults and secret symbols. They turned Michael into a pawn in some druid conspiracy. It's bad, but it's not that bad. He's bulkier now, heavier, moving like a tank. The mask, pale gray and stretched tight over the face like old skin. This movie feels like watching late night cable in a motel room, and you don't really want to be bothered to skip the channel. Paul Rudd plays Tommy Doyle. Yeah, Paul Rudd. And I personally don't like this at all. I don't rewatch this one often. Halloween H20, 20 years later, 1998. This one feels personal again. Laurie's back, hiding under a fake name, teaching, pretending she's fine. And then she sees that mask again. You can feel every year she's been running. Michael's look changes scene to scene. sometimes glossy, sometimes matte, and the eyes show through more than ever. This was my first Halloween movie on DVD, and it still feels sleek. The final fight between Laurie and Michael, still a pretty good ending in the franchise. Shame they couldn't leave it there. Halloween Resurrection, 2002. They had to ruin it, didn't they? This one's the webcam movie. A bunch of kids live streaming from the Myers house. I used to hate it. Now I hate it a little less than I used to. Michael has slicker mask, sculpted hair, shiny rubber finish. And Busta Rhymes karate kicking Michael? I mean, it's stupid, but come on, it's iconic.
Let's see what you got.
Halloween 2007. Rob Zombie's reboot hits like a punch to the throat. He gave Michael a backstory, an abusive home, a broken childhood. A lot of people hated that, but I respect it. Zombie made Myers human again, and somehow that made him scarier. Rob Zombie's Myers is huge, filthy, beard-shadowed under a cracked, rotting mask. Pure prison cell monster energy. He's huge, dirty, feral. It's a version that smells like cigarettes and blood, and honestly, in a way, it kinda works. Halloween 2, 2009. Rob Zombie again, but more unhinged this time. Visions of his dead mom, white horses, dreams inside dreams. It's messy, but it's a mood. You feel like you're trapped inside Michael's head, and it's not a place anyone should stay long. Half the mask is gone, revealing the face beneath. Every tear in the latex makes him look like anger trying to hold itself together. Not the best movie, but an interesting one. Ghost Whisperer, 2008. Yep, Ghost Whisperer. The show had an episode called Horror Show, where Jennifer Love Hewitt gets trapped inside famous horror scenes, and one of them is Halloween. Seeing that mask show up on network TV feels surreal. It's barely a cameo, but it proves the shape had become something bigger than his own franchise. Halloween, 2018. 40 years later, and somehow it felt new again. They ditched the sister thing, made Laurie a survivor instead of a chosen one, and Jamie Lee Curtis kills it here. The trauma, the paranoia, the anger. This version of Michael is older, heavier, slower, but still unstoppable. He doesn't need motive anymore, he's just back. Call me crazy, but this gives off pure Carpenter energy. I really love this film, especially how Halloween-y it felt. Halloween Kills, 2021. I get why people don't love this one. It's messy, but that's kind of the point. It's not about Michael anymore. It's about what fear does to everyone else. The mob scenes, the chanting, the hysteria, it's ugly but real. Michael's in his prime here, more myth than man, feeding off the panic. Every kill feels like he's reminding the town who's in charge. Not a huge fan of this one, but it's not disastrous. Halloween Ends, 2022. And then it ends, or at least it tries to. This one split everyone. Half the movie is about a new killer, Corey Cunningham. It's about how evil spreads, how it doesn't need the same face every time. Michael's old now, weak, but still that same blank stare. Let's be honest, this scene isn't satisfying. It isn't scary, it's just sad. The point is that even monsters fade. The real horror is watching them die slow. If you're still here, thanks for hanging out. I'm an independent student making horror videos in my spare time, so be sure to subscribe, drop a comment, or just tell me which Halloween still hits you hardest, because it does help the channel a lot. 45 years, 14 masks. In the end, one thing is clear. Michael Myers is a huge horror icon that will be forever imprinted into people's minds. See you next time.